everyone, my name is Damien, the owner and operator of DK Film Studios, and today we're doing another development log. Let's go! It has been a hot minute since I've done one of these. I am sorry. It's just the week I would have done one originally. Filming Bad Neighbors. Got more on that shortly. We're gonna get into that real soon. We got the other weekend, the next weekend I would normally do one. Went on a trip. Go see a friend of mine. Last weekend, or well, on the weekend the day this comes out, the weekend previous, the weekend before last, I also was on a trip to go see some family. So I've been busy to say the least. But we're back. We're doing this. I'm gonna try to do one more before the end of the year, but we'll see. Keep you all posted on that. But like I said, we got a lot to get into today. We've got stuff on Bad Neighbors, some of the films in pre-development, just a lot to get into, so let's get on into it, shall we? So, untitled action short film. I have sent the script out to some folks. I'm waiting to get replies on that. I'm going to be moving forward a bit more with this film. I want to see what we can do this. I should say I know we can do this. We're going to knock this out, but I just want to start getting some feedback on it. So I'm looking to probably try to get this made next year, so, this feedback is going to be really good to have. Start working on the script, making it better. Same thing with, I don't know if I'm going to get this one out next year, but the untitled sci-fi short film is also being sent out to some folks as well. I'm waiting to hear back on that as well. We'll see if I can get this done next year. If not, that's fine. I've already got a films I'm looking at doing next year. We're going to try to do, so we'll see. And then we've got the Untitled Chase series short film. Update on that. I have also sent the script out to some more folks. This is a film I'm definitely going to try to work on next year. Definitely going to work on next year. Definitely going to work on this next year. Because the author of the book series is about to start the draft. And I need to be ready to get this made before she's done writing it. At least, I want to get this filmed before she does. I know she's going to have to do some, beta reading, have some beta readers, people, to go over, make sure everything's clear, but, I'm hoping to get it done before she's written it, so that way when she's about to release it, when she's getting ready to release it, I can get my film released at that time, so it'll probably take a bit of time. If I don't get this out before she, releases her book, that's going to defeat the purpose of making this film. So, I'm trying to get this done before she finishes writing her book, so I can then get it out on time before she's released it. Alright, so that's it for stuff in pre-development. Nothing in development, nothing in pre-production, nothing in production. We've got some stuff to go over in post. Let's go. So, first off, misunderstanding. We're just about done with the VFX for this film. There is one scene that we have an issue with, and we're looking into it. If we can't figure out something by the end of the year, I'll call it a wrap on VFX and go from there. I would love to have it be done before we release it, but have all the VFX done. But if we can't, it's fine. I'm gonna come back to this idea anyway, so you know what? Only one shot is missing, it's VFX, but we'll go from there. We are definitely gonna try to get this out. No, I'm not gonna try. I'm definitely gonna be getting this film out next year. I have an idea on when I want to release it, but not exactly when. But not the exact date. I'll let you know when we get closer to that. So yeah. And speaking of stuff to be released, Bad Neighbors in post. We're looking at releasing that next year as well, before Misunderstanding. That's my plan. But I'll kind of reveal a bit more of what I'm thinking of when I'm going to release stuff next year when we get there. But you'll see. So Bad Neighbors has been filmed, as you can tell by the fact that it's now in post-production. We filmed the day of, like I said in my last vlog, I believe I said this in my last vlog. I'm like, we are making this shit happen. I do not care if only a couple people show up. I am making this work. We made it work, and I am happy with it. I really enjoyed working with the folks on set. Some of them I have not worked with before. Some of them I have worked in different contexts. Some of them I have worked on films before, so it's like it was really nice getting to work with some folks. Really enjoyed it. Should be showing some BTS footage as well, images as well. You can kind of see what went going on behind the scenes. I really liked what we got. I really think it's going to be really good, and yeah, I can't wait for y'all to see the final product. We are currently editing it. I'm currently editing it at the moment. I'm in the fine cut of it. I'm really happy with how it's looking together. One of the extras, who's a friend of mine, Alex, he was like, "Yo, why don't we have everybody who's gonna be in the party essentially do a dance themselves on and do freestyle and footage?" I'm like, you know what? Sure, let's do it. I love that idea. I love the idea, and I went with it. And I feel like that was a great suggestion because it's really helping out in the final chorus section of the music video. I think it fits perfectly well, and I can't wait for you all to see how that looks. After we edit it, we're going to be knocking out coloring. I want to color it up a bit. It looks a bit muted, I would probably say, a bit washed out maybe, but I'm hoping with a bit of coloring I can brighten that up a bit, make it a bit more livelier, especially where I used the colored lights. It was fun using the lighting that I have, the actual lights that I have for my film studio that I bought. I really liked that. It felt good being able to actually use that equipment. The camera I have, the tripod, the slate, all of that. It was great to just use it. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, and this was the first film I made for the studio, and now being able to use it, I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm definitely, one thing I've learned is learn how to use my camera. The director of photography could not make it, so I was like, God dang it, I'll have to do it myself. Should have learned how to use the camera. I need to learn. That is something I'm going to work on doing. I'm definitely going to work on doing that. But yeah, like I said, love being able to use my equipment on a film set. Was amazing. Really looking forward to releasing this next year. I can't wait for you all to see how good this looks. I had a lot of fun with the crew. I feel like they enjoyed being on set as well. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to show it to you all. So that's it for stuff in post. Now on to ready. Well, there's nothing in ready released. In released, Talking Autism. The film has been released and is doing really well. Like, this is the most viewed film on our studio, and I will show you what I mean when we get to the release tracker. The director's commentary has been made and is released as well. I'm happy with how that came out. I'm definitely happy with how Talking Autism came out. I really am amazed at how well it's doing. Like, it's insane. So, with that, let's get into the development tracker. So, we still have all the stuff in pre-development and pre-development. Some of the stuff I'm working on, some of the stuff I'm not. I'm working on some of them I need to get to. We've got the films that are in pre-production. In pre-production still, I still need to go out and capture stuff for Focus 2. And, as you can see, Bad Neighbors, Misunderstanding are all in post right now. These are the only two films that are in post. We should hopefully start getting some more films in post soon. We'll see. I think once I finish working on Bad Neighbors, I'll start working on Focus 2. Start knocking that out. And maybe knock out some of the other shorter, easier films that I could just do by myself and not have to get a whole crew. While also working on, the Chase series film and the action short film. And as you can see, Talking Autism has been moved to released. And I am quite happy with how it's doing. And enough teasing you about it. Let's go over how it's doing. Alright, let's do it. So, Talking Autism, in its first day, it got 6 views. Amazing. Amazing. Really happy with that. Then in the first week, 39 views. Not as much as Focus got in its first week, but is right behind that. And then, in its first month, 71 views. Insane. Insane to me. That is a lot of views right there. Holy cow, I am amazed. I am like, I'm kind of honestly speechless at that. And when I went to update this, it was sitting at 81 views, which is crazy. Yes, I'm talking about films that are only in, that are less than 100 views. But you know what? Each view is big for me, okay? Somebody decided to sit down and take their time to watch one of my films, and I'm appreciative of that. I appreciate you all sitting down, watching my films, and if you even are sitting here watching my devlogs, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I'm appreciative of your time, and I try not to waste it. And yeah, with that, that is basically it for the development log. I am excited for what's to come next year, and I hope you guys are excited as well. We've got some more projects to come that I'm going to start working on, and I can't wait to show it to you all. I think you guys are going to really enjoy them. And yeah, this has been Damien from DK Film Studios signing off for what might be the last time of the year. We'll see if I can get another one out next week. If not, that's fine. I'll see you all in the new year. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all in the next one.